welcome Shehnaz ji and Sharifa
Thank
ji
you.
to the Times of Canada office.
Thank
and,
you.
I'm very glad you are here. And please
We are
let
honored.
us know about your event which is coming very soon.
Yes, yes. Well, we are very honored to actually be here, and we thank you for your support. This is an event that's going to be, it's called Dashaq. It's being held on January 4th, which is tomorrow, at 6 o'clock at Fort Langley Museum. It's a historic theme, so we have chosen a theme that is a place that is also very historic. As you know, Fort Langley was one of the very important trading posts for all the British Empire.
And
So-
what is the best way to get the tickets?
You can call me, or you can go on the event,
Okay.
Eventbrite.
Okay.
I can give the phone number later on.
Okay.
It's a very, very unique musical composition
Okay.
by Sri Sharanjit Singh,
Okay.
and he's a guru, and he's also the brainchild of Gurukul, Canada.
Wow.
It is his vision. It is his very humble initiative to bring in actually the historic aspect of the music. As you know, music goes back many, many years. It's a most ancient form of art, and इसमें काफ़ी तब्दीलियाँ हुई हैं. It started out as an Indian classical music, and then as the emperors and in the court, the musicians, it's changed, and it was rich Indian classical music started by Tansen in Akbar's court, and from there on we moved on to a different age, and this is what Dashaq is all about. We're trying to reflect the changes and how the musicians would perceive it, and it's called, actually the composition is called The Village by the River of Time. So the village is untouched, but the music changes and the explorers come in. This is the whole concept, and they watch how the music is being changed and how it's affecting and impacting.
So basically इसमें ये दिखाया जा रहा है कि पहले जो म्यूजिक था अब उसमें क्या चेंज आ चुका है, मतलब जो करंटली म्यूजिक लोग सुन रहे हैं उसका कंपैरिजन.
It's the emotions. It's the
Okay.
emotions that go with it.
Okay.
Ji.
Actually, the Dashaq, we are celebrating the 10th, a decade of music
Okay.
with a melodious musical concert, which will be held with a group of Gurukul, Canada.
Okay.
Students the majority students are performing sitar, and a few of us will perform vocal-wise singing, in harmonium, in tabla. The two of them are playing tablas. So we're all as a group of Gurukul Canada students that we are like a symphony performing in the same composition. We're all playing at the same times. So it will be very interesting.
So it starts out very slow, and then slowly we progress.
Okay.
And then it's a very climactic composition. There's also trumpet in it.
Wow.
And the whole idea is to see the coordination, and it's very melodious. It's never been actually performed on stage. It's such a beautiful thing to see. All this kind of a composition has never been done, at least in Canada, as much as I know, to the best of my knowledge.
In Vancouver, mostly people are inclined toward the Western music, but I think it must be very challenging for you as well to come up with the people with this idea and to present this to the large audience.
Yes, it's actually a unique idea that Sri Sharanjit Singh our guru has come up with, and this is why he has formed last year Gurukul, Canada. And the main mission of this is not just to enhance the Indian heritage and to bring classical music to the front, but also to bring to help the artists that are in quest of this music, that need a place to play. It's like a utopia, a place where they can come in and play, and to encourage the students, the youth, with the Indian classical music. And we need a platform like this in
So
order
basically, this has a purpose to attract the youngsters.
Yes, and to rekindle our roots.
Yes,
Okay,
That's the main
that's the
thing.
main
And
thing.
And also, by our Ustadji Sharanjit Singh initiated this Gurukul Canada to enhance the music, to enhance and empower the human's life.
Yes.
Is a connection that most of us are missing, that part the connection between the music and between us. So by this music, I mean the Dashaq or the Gurukul Canada students that are initiated by the Sharanjit Singh, we are, our aim is to bring them in the new decades, like a 2020, to encourage a lot of new people, especially youth, the
So
young people,
basically
to
you
come and
want-
join, to have their connection with music. So it's such a great idea that music itself is a connection, is a spiritual connection, is a bond, is a bridge that brings one's itself so deeper with the music. So that's why the aim and the vision of the Gurukul Canada or Dashaq is to enhance the quality of music in humans' lives.
And music is also a speech of the angels. It comes right from your heart.
It's really good
know?
thing that what she said. It's a spiritual thing.
Yes.
The connection of soul to the Almighty
Yes.
is through the music.
And through music, you can actually blossom. It shows it on your face when you make that connection with music. And
That's
it
true.
comes from your heart. It blossoms, and you spread that love and fragrance all around with music.
I can see that the
So-
blossom and the glowness in your faces
Thank
after
you.
the music. I was continuously
Thank
looking
you.
at both of your faces, and it's true. It's really
Thank
true.
you.
कि कहते हैं हिंदी में कि फेस चमकने लगता है.
And we are very blessed.
Exactly.
We're very blessed because Gurukul Canada has, we have a lot of students. We're all about 20 students that we practice together and we're learning from Shanjit. And it's been a true awakening for me because, when we all have stresses in life,
True,
right?
true.
So about 4 or 5 years ago, it's an escape, music an escape, right? When I wanted to find something that I can do in my spare time other than gym and all that, and I came back to music because as a child, just sangeet, I had learned sitar, and I thought I should too. I go back to sitar, and I also sing a little bit.
अपनी सितार ही क्यों चुना?
ये है ना सितार में कुछ magic है. Because I went to learn sitar in India, Jawaharlal Nehru Club, and it's always been in the back of my head, that I must go back to sitar. And I brought my sitar when I came to Canada, but as I said, we all go back to our daily, routine, and we forget about this. And I think this is also one of the purposes of Gurukul Canada, to help people, pursue your passion, to find that that inner desire, the burning desire in your heart, and to flourish it and to nourish it. So इसी तरह मैंने चुना सितार को because it was something that I enjoyed, just the fact that you can play, and not everybody can actually play instruments. And sitar is it's not an easy instrument to play. You need a lot of dedication, you need a lot of riyaz. And I guess I had a craving for it, and I did not own a sitar in India. जब मैं इंडिया में थी, जब मेरी शादी हुई, जब मैंने सितार खरीदा, just उसके पहले थोड़े महीने पहले, and then I brought it to Canada. Like, in the irony is that I brought it, but I didn't pursue it. And then of
हर एक
course
चीज का एक टाइम.
हर चीज़ का टाइम होता है. And so that was something that was in my heart, and I wanted to pursue that, and I'm very happy I did. And I've gone through a big musical journey, learning music with Sharanjit ji. It's been fantastic. It's been very humbling for me because I have learned a lot. And music to ऐसी चीज़, it's an ocean, right? The more you learn, there's so much to learn. It's endless. So it is an endless journey.
Yes, we are actually very privileged to be part of Gurukul Canada as a student of Gurukul
How
Canada.
you get connected with Gurukul?
Actually, I love listening to music. I'm fond of music anyway, so I always listen to music in sitar. So after listening to sitar prayer and sitarist, that I found that instruments, like by pulling each strings, it just resonate that your heart, like it touches the heart. I say that, I better try this instrument. It's such a melodious. It just touches the heart.
And so you
So that's why
joined
then
it.
I chose to play sitar.
एक ब्रीफ कि क्या होगा शो में, एक ब्रीफ आइडिया जो लोगों को शो में.
जी. Do you want to?
The Dashaq, I mean, tomorrow that we are performing as a group, Dashaq will be the first half part will be performed by the students of Gurukul Kingdom. So we are playing all together as a symphony composition, a beautiful composition that we have been practicing for the last 2 months. Recently we are playing every day. We have a riyaz and playing hours and hours in our Ustad Sharanjit, with lots of effort and time by guiding and helping us to get to that point that so hopefully we are ready by tomorrow. So we're going to perform. And then the last half part will be playing sitar by our Ustad Sharanjit. So he is going to play by himself.
The second part is actually a dialogue. See, the whole idea here is we're trying to bring to the audience what it would be like if the Western world and the Indian world of music discovers each other. So it's blended, it's coming together.
Okay.
So
that will be very interesting.
Yeah. So this is why in the first part we have all these instruments and we also have a trumpet with it. And there are, of course, voices. People are singing as well. So there are 2 harmoniums, 2 tablas, 8 sitars, and 3 singers. And of course, the second part will be where there's a dialogue between the cello player and Shanjiji on sitar. And tabla is accompanied by akajot. And the whole idea of this is, say the cello, this is the theme behind it. The story behind it is that the cello player is an explorer who has come to India, and he's trying to explore as to what it would be what would music be like in the Indian world. So this is a dialogue between the Western side of the music and the Indian side, and that's why it's very, very interesting.
And
I'm very interested to.
And also, Dashaq means omni, I guess. Omni as a.
Yes, music conquers the world.
Music
That's what it means.
In love to music.
I wish you all the best for the event, and it was very nice talking with both of you. You gave me so positive energy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.